on Yorkshire, both teachers and children alike compete in our Interschools quiz presented by Carol Vorderman and Greg Scott. On your marks.
On your marks. Tonight on tour from Aston Comprehensive, which is a very large comprehensive with 1,700 pupils, and it has an excellent academic record, and it's based in Swallow's Nest near Rotherham. Well, tonight we bring you two schools who'll be locked together in mental combat for the next 30 minutes. Who are they? Well, they are Yarborough High School from Lincoln, challenging the home side, Aston Comprehensive from Rotherham. Representing Yarborough High School, we have Rob Eastwood, who is the captain, with his fans. Also, we have Mark Inchley. Welcome, Mark. And coming up on the far side, we have Kerry Glazier. Rob, your school is very successful at sports, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got two pretty successful athletes from our school. We've got Tracy Atkin, who represented, England. Yep. In the Seoul Olympics, yes. And Stephen Froggatt, who used to play for Villa and now plays for Wolves.
Excellent, excellent. And also, it's your 25th anniversary. It's quite a new school, really, isn't it? And you've got somebody famous coming to do the presentation?
Yeah, we've got Mrs. Speaker, or whatever, Betty Boothroyd.
Betty Boothroyd's coming?
Yeah.
Excellent. A big round of applause for Yarborough. Representing Aston, we have Captain Daniel Summers. And assisting Daniel, we have Louise Dyson. Welcome, Louise. And welcome also to Lee Ward. Now, first question must be, Daniel, what are you wearing on your head?
It's a Viking helmet to commemorate the Battle of Borough in 935 AD between King Athelstan of Wessex and the Vikings.
Really? That's quite amazing. That's has anything to do with the school?
Yeah, it took place in Catcliffe, which is just outside our catchment area.
Yeah.
And we believe that this fighting spirit lives on in our school.
Oh! And also there's a fantastic exchange scheme that you have with the school from where?
Macanduce.
Yes.
And
which
it's
is where? Zanzibar.
Zanzibar, yeah.
Yeah.
Zanzibar.
And what happens in that scheme?
What it is like an exchange, and we also get the goods that they produce themselves, and we sell them to our students and our students' families.
Excellent. Dallas, Dynasty, you've seen them all, and so has he. Welcome, Greg Scott.
Thank you. I'm going to be doing my usual over here, whacking consonants and vowels up on the board for correct answers given to Carol in the quiz in just a moment or two. And in a little while, we'll have two teachers, one from each school, battling it out in the word search. But now, to get those consonants on the board, it's time to go over to the woman who's so beautiful she makes Pamela Anderson look like Dame Thora Hird.
Yes, I don't think so somehow, Greg. However, now is the time to win consonants, if you would like to. I'm sure you would. So fingers on buzzers. The time starts now with On Your Marks. Get set, go! Where in Florida is Disney World? Mark from Yarborough.
Orlando.
Orlando is right. What word can you put before paper, reel and letter? Paper, reel. Rob from Yarborough.
News.
News is right. In which country has a royal wedding taken place recently for the first time for many years? Royal wedding. Prince Charles went. Lee from Aston.
Spain.
Spain is right. In which city is Aston University? Mark from Yarborough, not
Birmingham.
Aston.
Birmingham.
Birmingham is right. In which city were the Austrian Archduke Ferdinand and his wife assassinated. And Rob Yarborough.
Sarajevo
is right. Beginning with N, the name of a planet and a sea god. Mark from Yarborough.
Neptune.
Neptune is right. In which ocean does one of the world's largest islands, Madagascar, lie? Rob from Yarborough. Indian Ocean is right. Who, it is rumoured, is likely to be the most famous new boy at Eton in September? Rob from Yarborough. Prince William is right. What's the name of the chemical compound used as a light anaesthetic and known as laughing gas? Mark from Yarborough.
Nitrous oxide.
Nitrous oxide is right. Where in Yorkshire would you find the Black Prince's statue? Which city? Daniel from Aston. Leeds is right, in City Square. Which country has the Queen recently visited for the first time since... Lee from Aston.
South Africa.
South Africa is right. Which organisation for the preservation of places of historic interest and natural beauty? Kerry from Yarborough.
Natural history.
No, I'll finish it. Natural Beauty celebrates the centenary of its founding this year. Anyone from Aston?
National Trust.
National Trust is correct. In area, which is the largest of the Balearic Islands? Rob from Yarborough. Mallorca is right. Beginning with G, a word meaning solemn and dignified, and the name of a burial place. Kerry from Yarborough. No. I'm sorry, I'll have to hand that over. Grave is absolutely right for Aston. What city's underground system has recently been the victim of an attack by nerve gas? Rob, Yarborough. Tokyo is right. Beginning with G. Oh, excellent. Well done, teams. Two very fast teams on the buzzers. Let's see how many consonants they've got.
Well, after that first round, it's a little bit one-sided at the moment. Yarborough have 10 consonants on the board, and Aston have 5 consonants, but the vowel round is coming, and that is crucial, as we know. Time now to meet the two teachers who are going to take part in the word search. Here they come. From Yarborough, we have Jolyon McCarthy, and from Aston Comprehensive, Howard Armstrong. Come on. Welcome. Big wave. Big wave. You've never been this popular before, have you? Jolyon McCarthy, teacher of English. What do you like doing when you're not at school?
Playing bridge.
Playing bridge? What? Like bungee jumping and things?
The way we play it, there are similarities, yes. It's probably more dangerous in our card school.
Russian bridge, it's called. And from Aston Comprehensive, Howard Armstrong. Geography and English you're a teacher of. And what hobbies do you have?
Golf, five-a-side football, quizzes.
You're a golfer?
More quizzes. I am a golfer.
What's your handicap?
She'll kill me, but the wife.
With that, it's back to Carol.
Okay, now teams, fingers off, buzzers, because it's the vowel round. So individual questions, you have to answer your particular question. So for the letter A, Rob, first of all, according to Malory's poem, which mythical country was King Arthur taken to after his death?
I have no idea.
It is Avalon, was Avalon. The letter A to Daniel. In a car, what name is given to the device in which air and petrol are mixed before being fed to the engine?
Carburettor.
Carburettor is right. The letter E, Mark, who has recently been appointed captain of the England rugby team for the Rugby World Cup in South Africa this summer?
Will Carling.
Will Carling is right. Over to Louise for the letter E. In France, what's the name of the school leaving qualification which is required to gain entry to university? No, it's the baccalaureate. Okay, we shall go over now for the letter I to Kerry. If a metal is described as ductile, what does this mean?
You can hammer it.
Yes, it may be bent. Yes, I would say that's near enough. Okay, the letter I, Lee. What type of food is a persimmon? What type of food is it?
Cheese?
No, it's a fruit. The letter O, back to Rob. On an Ordnance Survey map, what does a red triangle represent?
Youth hostel.
Youth hostel is right. Well done for the letter O. Daniel for the letter O. What word can you put before line, dream, and smoker?
Heavy.
A heavy dream. No, it's in fact pipe. Good try, though. For the letter U, Mark, what word can you put before wave, circuit, and cut?
Short.
Short is right. Louise, finally, for the letter U. The Coast Guard service today helps vessels in distress and with life-saving. For what main purpose was it first established in Britain after the Napoleonic Wars? Any idea? No, the answer was to prevent smuggling. Interesting there. Let's go over to Greg to see what the boards look like now.
Well, it could be a little bit awkward for Aston now. Yarborough managed to add 4 vowels to their consonant tally, and Aston just the 1 vowel, just the A, so there's a lot to play for. Don't forget, it's 1 point for every consonant used, 3 points for every vowel used. There's a bonus of 5 for the longest word, and only words of 3 letters or more can be accepted. However, well done. However, any letters that are left over, the points that they represent, will be taken away from the final score. So if you're ready, teachers, on your marks, get set, go! Here we go. And Yarborough plunged straight into it. They got a lot of letters to play with. Aston with the 1 vowel is going to be so difficult, but make the longest word you can. Remember the 5 bonus points for the longest word. That S comes in handy. It always comes in handy to stick on the end of a word. And there's 10 seconds left. There's 10 seconds left. Come on. Let's have a look. We're looking for the longest. That's it. Hold it there. Give them a round of applause. These 2 guys. And those 3 words sum up my life. Here we go. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 consonants used, and you managed to use all the vowels as well, so 12 points for those, a total of 20 points. However, we do have to take away the 2 points for the consonants, so those taken away leave 18 points for Yarborough. This man is not the word that he is sat next to. S-C-A-B, we got 3 consonants and 3 points for the vowel, so that's 6 points, 2 taken away for those. It's 4 points for Aston. However, we've got the longest word to sort out. It goes to Yarborough, 5 points for the word crimes. So let's put those points on the master scoreboard. Aston comprehensive, only the 4, but Yarborough way out in the lead with 23 points.
Excellent teamwork from Yarborough there. Aston, all is not lost. Don't you worry about a thing, because now it's time for Over to You. And this is where we have 10 pupils from each school, each with a bat in their hand. One side it has the letter A, the other the letter B. And I want you to give me the answer to this question. When did ITV start broadcasting? Was it A, 1959 or B, 1955? On your marks.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 A's and 5 B's for Yarborough. Keep them up there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 B's and 1 A for Aston. Carol, what's
the answer, Aston will be delighted to hear, was B. And Aston regain a little ground with that. So the master scoreboard going into the end of part 1 looks like this, with Yarborough with 28 and Aston with 13. And now a little puzzle for everyone watching at home. Juggle these letters to find the name of a famous sports person. No care in act. Who is it? See you in part 2. On your marks. Get set, go!
G'day, I'm David Dixon. I was Joseph down under, and from the 6th of April, I'm Joseph up here at the Alhambra Theatre, Bradford. See you there.
The Norweb sale is on now, with hundreds of top brand products at unbeatable prices, guaranteed, and buy now, pay April 1996. But hurry, miss it and you'll miss out.
Yorkshire, biggest county in land, with biggest lads, biggest bands, biggest puddings, and biggest nights out. Destiny in space, a journey out of this world on IMAX. The biggest cinema screen in the land, only at the National Museum of Photography, Film and Television, Bradford. IMAX. Anything smaller is for souveners.
That's affirmative. This weekend, visit the most spectacular national custom and sports car show. Doncaster Exhibition Centre, just off the M18. Bring the whole family. They'll love it.
This week at the three-piece suite and bed warehouse, there's up to 50% off. Yes, due to our massive buying power, we've just bought 20 container loads of suites from carefully selected manufacturers across the UK. And we're clearing them now at up to 50% off normal prices. There's over 3,000 suites and 3,000 beds. Every one with guaranteed same-day delivery or free storage. So for the largest selection at possibly the lowest prices in Yorkshire, hurry to the three-piece suite and bed warehouse. First floor, 66 North Street, Leeds City Centre. First come, first served.
Get ready for spring at CCC Sheffield. There's everything here for the great outdoors, all kinds of sport and gardening too. We've packed the store with massive stocks, all at really low prices. At CCC you'll find the best possible choice of outdoor wear, gear and accessories. Climb at the Edge, a world competition standard climbing centre. Whatever you want, from fitting tow bars to camping under the stars, it's worth the trip to CCC, Hill Street, Bramhall Lane, Sheffield. Open 7 days.
For those of you playing at home, juggling these letters, no caring act. Who was it? It was, in fact, Eric Cantona. They don't like him in Rotherham. Over to Greg.
Thank you. Yes, millions of points to be won. This is teacher tests, where one teacher from each school is going to have a battle to the death, nearly. From Yarborough, would you please welcome Kate Richards, and from Aston Comprehensive, Lynn Selkirk. You weren't my hand. We've got Kate Richards from Yarborough, a teacher of PE, but you're interested more in one sport than any other.
Rugby.
Rugby. And not watching it, playing it. You actually play rugby for?
Wales.
Wales! What position?
Full-back.
Full-back for Wales. Watch for her, she'll be there. And Aston Comprehensive's Lynn Selkirk is here, teacher of maths.
Yeah.
Teacher of maths. And you've got a nice story about working here, haven't you?
Well, I met my husband when I was here, yes.
Oh. And you're still very happy together?
Yes.
There was a little hesitation there. To get some points on the board now, let's go to Carol.
OK, in this round, each team has 40 seconds in which to answer a maximum of 12 questions. Each correct answer, teams, earns you 1 point. Those points will go into the pot until after the teacher tests. If you're ready, on your marks. What was the name of the disciple who betrayed Jesus?
Judas.
Judas is correct. Who was Prime Minister immediately before Margaret Thatcher?
Callahan.
Callahan is correct. What nationality was the painter Salvador Dali?
Spanish.
Spanish is right. What alpine flower, when translated literally from the German, means noble white?
Edelweiss.
Edelweiss is right. In what book does a boy called Billy Casper rear and train a hawk?
Kestrel Grenade.
Correct. With what sporting activity is Sally Gunnell associated?
Athletics.
Athletics is correct. What's the correct name for the chess piece that looks like a castle?
Rook.
Correct. What word can you put before money, song and chance?
Pass.
Even. What does a chemical symbol PB stand for? Lead is correct. Divide the number of holes on a golf course. Oh, I'm afraid, Yarborough School, your time is up, but you've done very well. You have 8 points in the pot. Excellent. OK, Aston Comprehensive, you also have 40 seconds in which to answer as many questions as you possibly can. On your marks. Who was given the 10 Commandments on Mount Sinai? Moses is correct. Who's the last leader of the Labour Party to be Prime Minister?
Callahan.
Correct. What nationality was the painter Picasso?
Italian.
No, it was Spanish. In what play by J.B. Priestley are the Burling family visited by Inspector Gould? Inspector and Inspector Calls. What sporting activity does Rob Andrew take part in?
Rugby.
Correct. What's a Portuguese man of war a type of?
Jellyfish.
correct. What word can you put before sensory, ordinary and time?
Extra.
Extra is correct. What heraldic flower that used to appear on the royal arms of France when translated literally means from the French means flower of lily? Flower of lily?
Pass.
Oh. Oh, well, Aston, you have scored 5 points. 5 points go into the pot. Over to Greg.
So here we go with the teacher test. All you've got to do is, in the words of John Virgo, pedal as fast as you can. Pedal power is what it's all about. Every time the wheel goes round, it's registered once on the digital display board up there. You've got 60 seconds to make as many revolutions as you can. If you beat the other teacher, you double your points. On your bikes, get set, go! Here we go. Now away you go, pedal as fast as you can. You've got to build up that momentum and keep it going for a whole 60 seconds. And you're looking to double points. And at the moment, Yarborough have gone streaking into the lead. But Aston are catching up. Aston are catching up. There's 50 revolutions in it. 20 seconds gone. 300 up. 300 up for Yarborough. Aston need to go. Come on, Aston. We need the points double. There's only a matter of 40 or 50 revolutions that can be made up. Come on, come on. Cheer them on. Come on. There's still 50 in it. The gap staying the same. You've got to go, Aston. You've got to go. We're coming up with 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds. There's still 50 in it. Come on, what fight is on? Come on, come on. 2 seconds. It's 801 to Yarborough, 749 to Aston. That means Yarborough double the points. And to see how that affects the overall score, let's go back to Carol.
Okay. Well, of course, that makes quite a dramatic difference to the points tally because Aston Comprehensive earned just 5 points for that round. But Yarborough, you had 8 points in the pot. They doubled to 16, so the master scoreboard now looks like this. Yarborough School have 44 and Aston Comprehensive have 18. But all to play for in the next round, which of course is anagrammatics. Well, now we've been joined by the two teachers. We've been joined by Mr. McCarthy from Yarborough School and also Mr. Armstrong from Aston. And there's a lot down to you two, you see, because what you have to do is decipher the well-known phrase or saying, which we have cut into chunks of letters. And for each correct answer from the teams, a chunk of letters will go on the board, and Greg will put them up on the board. Now then, fingers on buzzers, on your marks. Yes, what is the art of topiary? Mark from Yarborough.
Cutting hedges.
Yes, trimming hedges into shapes, correct. The area of a rectangle may be calculated by length times breadth. The area of what may be calculated by half base times height? Lee from Aston.
Triangle.
A triangle is correct. In the human body, what's the more common name for the scapula? Rob from Yarborough.
Kneecap.
No, it isn't. It's shoulder blade. As a result of their recent rugby Grand Slam victory over Scotland, Rob Yarborough.
England.
No, that's not what I was looking for. Because you buzzed earlier, I'm going to offer this one. England won the Triple Crown, the Five Nations Championship, and what else?
Calcutta Cup.
Calcutta Cup is right. Of whom was it said, they seek him here, they seek him there? Rob Yarborough.
Scarlett Pimpernel.
Scarlett Pimpernel is correct. Which of the Marx brothers never spoke in the films? Mark from Yarborough.
Harper.
Harpo is right. What famous horse racing trophy was recently won by the horse Master Oates at Cheltenham? The trophy. Rob from Yarborough.
Gold Cup.
Gold Cup is right. Which well-known popular musician was created a life president of Watford Football Club? Mark Yarborough.
Elton John.
Elton John is right. The Sound of Music was based on the story of which family? Rob Yarborough.
Von Trapp family.
Von Trapp family is right. On which sea is Odessa situated? Odessa. Mark Yarborough.
The Red Sea.
No, it isn't. Oh, and oh, well done. No, we'll carry on. No, it wasn't. It was the Black Sea. Virgil was described as the Swan of Mantua, but who is sometimes called the Swan of Avon? Avon. Lee from Aston.
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare is right. And I think that's the last bunch of letters onto the board. Any idea, Mr. McCarthy?
No, sorry, my brain's completely gone. It's gone back to Lincoln, I'm afraid.
It's gone back to Lincoln. Terrible, terrible writing. However, Mr. Armstrong has got it right. Can you put it up on the
board? I get better at this, don't I?
You can't have your cake and eat it. Many congratulations to Mr. Armstrong. How does that affect the Master Scoreboard? Well, in that round, Aston scored 3 points. They went into the pot, and Yarborough scored 6. Because you got it right, Mr. Armstrong, you treble the points scored by your team, so they scored 9 in that round. So the Master Scoreboard at the end of On Your Marks lies with 50 points for Yarborough School and 27 for Aston. The winners tonight, obviously, Yarborough School. Many congratulations to you, many commiserations to you, Aston, because you put up a brave, brave fight. However, you don't go away empty-handed, because everybody gets the On Your Marks paperweight to take back, and the winning team gets our fantastic trophy.
There we are. Well done, Yarborough School! Yay! Well done.
From Aston, thank you for putting up with us tonight, and from him and from me, all we have to say is, on your marks! Get set, go!
Your Marks will be back in 2 weeks' time when the teams will be from Potlington School in North Yorkshire and South Huntly Comprehensive on Humberside.